Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I wanted to talk about why most guys will never pull a 10, you know. And when we talk about 10, we're talking about the chick who's a dime, who's the hottest chick. And again, that is subjective. So, your 10 might not be someone else's 10, and someone else's 10 might not be your 10. But just, there are guys who want really hot women, but they're never going to get her. And the reason why they're never going to get that 10 is because they don't really do anything to actually get women in the first place. So what I mean is this, I look at a lot of message boards. I look at, a lot of dudes' comments on things. I get a lot of different emails and stuff. And so there'll be guys who they'll say, I'm only going to talk to the hottest girls, or, I'm only going to, get with a chick if she's a 10 and all this other stuff. Right. But usually these are the type of guys who don't get any women at all, period. Right. And so these guys, they want to learn how to get women. But what happens is that they feel as if, they're just supposed to, stumble upon this hot chick and she's just supposed to want to fuck with them, period. You understand what I'm saying? It was funny. I was looking at a message board the other day, and it was one of these message boards that talks about, different things about game and all of that, and dudes be leaving comments. And so I saw a thread where they were talking about RSD, real social dynamics, right? And they were saying that, they were saying some shit like, real social dynamics, they're not that great because, they only show, he was like, they be picking up these girls, but these girls be only 6s and 7s. Right. But I'm like, wait a second, you're on a message board trying to get some information about some game, but you're talking shit about people who's teaching you game, and you're saying, they're only getting 6s and 7s, but you're getting nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting any girls. And this is why you're never going to get that 10 you want. Because what happens is that you don't appreciate, what's going on right now or what's happening with you right now. So let's say you're even getting a girl, or you see chicks who you might be able to fuck with because they're choosing you or whatever it is. And let's say you think that girl is a 6 or a 7, right? Because you have such a big ego, you're like, I she's not a 10, or she's not that hot, or I'm upset because I'm not getting these 10s or whatever, and I'm only getting these 6s and yada, yada, yada. But you just want that to feed your ego. You want your friends to think you're cool and all the other stuff. But you're never going to get that 10 because you don't appreciate the 6 or the 7 who's choosing you right now. You see what I'm saying? So, I run into a lot of guys like this, or you even have guys who are worse, who aren't getting any chicks, and their excuse is, I'll be like, learn some game. And they'll be like, but these guys that teach game, they're only getting 6s and 7s. They're not getting 10s. I'm like, bruh, who are you getting? Nobody. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. And so even if you are getting a chick probably choosing you who you think is like a 6 or a 6.5 or whatever it is, right? You need to actually engage in that situation. Because what's going to happen is that because you're engaging with the situation with the 6, that makes you get better when it comes to you interacting with women. Right? So that when you see that girl who you think is that quote unquote 10, you'll know how to interact with her and get with her and make shit pop. Because the thing is, this is the things about the girls who are the hottest girls. The hottest girls are, they're not in, it's a small percentage of the hottest girls. You understand what I'm saying? Because whatever you consider hot, like even if you consider the societal construct of what a hot chick is, you feel what I'm saying? Let's say they'll say some, super skinny chick with, I guess, big titties and long hair. I don't know what the fuck y'all motherfuckers like. But, but let's say that stereotypical chick there's not that many chicks who look like that, right? Or let's say, for example, in my case, a girl who's a 10 looks like fucking, Amber Rose or Bria Miles. But I know that when I'm out here in these streets just on a regular day, I'm not going to see that many chicks like that. You understand? Even if I go to a club or whatever, there might be, one or two, three maybe there, but still they're not in that, higher number, because what you think is a dime in most cases is a very narrow view. You feel what I'm saying? So even when it comes to you getting that, it's far and few in between. But the fact is that, you're going to probably see more girls you consider 6s and 7s, maybe 8s, than you see girls who you would consider dimes. Right? But if you don't have if you don't have the skill already to consistently get women just in general, right? How are you going to be getting those dimes and pulling those dimes when you see them? Because it's not that it's harder to get a dime. It's just that what happens is that if you're not at a certain skill level, it's going to be difficult for you to get and maintain chicks in general. Right? And so since you may see the dimes in a, in a fewer frequency or whatever, if your game isn't on point, right? That's more likely you're not going to get her. So it's like, the crazy part is about the game is that so many dudes are so delusional when it comes to this game. It's insane, because even, I get dudes all the time who keep talking about, well, I'm not going to, approach any chicks unless they're choosing and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, first of all, chicks ain't choosing like that for the average dude. You understand what I'm saying? They're not choosing until you actually approach and make something happen for most guys. And if that was the case, that, you're just waiting around for chicks to choose and chicks were choosing you in abundance like that, then you wouldn't even need to be listening to any type of videos like this. You see what I'm saying? So, dudes just gotta, look, if guys really want to pull dimes, if guys really want to get shit popping, in that way, they got to come back down to earth, man. You feel what I'm saying? And they got to be realistic in how they're approaching the game. You understand? Because a lot of these dudes, truthfully, dudes who really don't, and this is what keeps guys from actually excelling in the game. There's a lot of guys out there, and some of y'all listening to this might be this type of guy, who believe that there's still this, magic formula or, some type of magic words or things that you can do and say to just make shit extremely easy for you so that you can somehow, get these chicks just like that. Or on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have guys who believe that, all this game is bullshit, and, because I'm watching videos of guys picking up girls and they're not picking up the hottest girls, that's proof that, the game is bullshit, because they're not picking up these supermodel Maxim magazine chicks all day. You understand? It's just like your view of what's really going on in the game is skewed and just all over the place. You understand? And you have to really understand that if you want to pull dimes and get the hottest girls, right, you need to be realistic and step up your game so that you can actually get those girls. But before you even get those girls, right, you have to stop complaining about the 6s and the 7s that you could actually get now, and just be pissed off and annoyed that 6 or 7 isn't a dime who's choosing you. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like somebody who is on, let's say, YouTube and trying to start a channel, and they trying to, they want to blow up on YouTube, and they keep complaining that they only got 100 subscribers. Like, you don't even appreciate your 100 subscribers. How in the fuck you expect to get more when you can't even appreciate what the fuck you got? You see what I'm saying? Like relax, chill the fuck out. All right. So listen, that's pretty much it, man. It's It's just so annoying hearing that type of shit. You understand? Some dude in his basement that don't go out, that don't really talk to no chicks, or ain't really getting shit popping like that. Talking about, oh well, dudes out here ain't getting dimes, but bro, you ain't getting anything either. You understand what I'm saying? Humble yourself, relax, and step your goddamn game up. All right? That's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.